We are switching things up today, and that is because of you. There are a lot of comments in our previous videos saying we make a list of strictly SUVs, and we are going to do just that. What are the best SUVs you can buy right now below 10 million naira? To make this list even better, we are focusing on only Tokunbo cars, foreign used cars, to avoid the reliability concerns from bad maintenance with Nigeria used or second-hand cars. So strictly Tokunbo cars, all the cars on this list. My name is Crank. Welcome to the countdown. At number 10, we have a 2007 or 2008 Honda CR-V. This is a beautiful low-maintenance crossover SUV you can buy between 7.5 and 8.5 million naira right now for Toks. Yes, Tokunbo. This car is very spacious, has a reliable 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine that is very economical. Like, this engine doesn't chop fuel. This is why initially I said it's a low maintenance SUV. And in my opinion, if I'm wrong, let me know. I think this is one of the best designs on the CR-V to date. Like, it didn't just hit straight, like all the street banger. This is not one of those Hondas that we are one is going to see you on the road. This car doesn't have that extra at all. So when you buy Toks, you are sure that I'm making one of the best car decisions ever. At number 9, we have the 2007 Toyota RAV4. This one is for all the people that cannot do without Toyota because of reliability. Toyota or nothing. And funny how this is actually the main rival to the Honda CR-V. So if you want the Toyota version of that Honda CR-V, you go for the RAV4. The 07 RAV4 is a perfect compact SUV you can buy at like between 8.5 and 9.5 million naira. And guess what? You have two options for an engine, either a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine or a V6 for people that want more power, more speed. The RAV4 has a great exterior appearance. The interior is also well built. But I must warn you, the issue with buying this car as Nigerian users is you might have some transmission issues because people don't maintain their transmissions very well on the 07 RAV4. And transmission tends to it tends to be the first thing to give up the ghost on the car. So when you're buying Toks, you're sure you're not going to deal with any of those transmission issues. But even when you're buying Toks, try and test drive the car well. Make sure the gear is selecting. You know that there are some Toks in this country that they'll bring into the country. You'll now keep it for 2 years, use it for 2 years, and still sell it as Toks because it's not registered it. You'll now say, the car just come some few months ago. We just not register them. No, that one is no more Toks. So that one are Nigeria Toks. So clean Toks for this car, you get it below 10 million for sure. At number 8, we have the 07 to 09 Acura MDX. You know I always speak highly of the Acura MDX. In fact, just last week, somebody sent me a message saying, Crank, 234 drive. Thank you for making me buy the Acura MDX. It's a great car, best car only in my life, blah, blah, blah. The only issue he's having is that he's saying he's having issues with power steering pump. And that is because he's always buying Tokunbo or used power steering pumps. The thing about this Tokunbo parts is somebody has used it before somewhere. So how do you know that the person did not take it out of their car because it got bad? You now buy it, you say it's Tokunbo. It doesn't mean. But if you buy OEM parts, especially on the Acura loves when you buy OEM parts. OEM means original equipment manufacturer. Those are original parts. Buy it and you won't have to be fixing things every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. You just buy it once, 2-3 years. You're good. If you had bought OEM power steering, you won't have that issue on the MDX. The Acura MDX has great tech, great driving dynamics, great handling, great comfort on the road because this is actually a luxury car. Yes, it's an entry-level luxury mid-size SUV. The only thing about the MDX is that it is not as economical as the RAV4 or the CR-V because the 3.5 liter V6 engine can be testy, especially when you floor it. So you're not going to have that same economy. No. It's a bit more. Just know that. At number 7, we have the GMC Terrain. 2010, 2011, 2012. I know you're wondering that, hey, Crank, which car is this one again? Yeah, the GMC Terrain is a car that showed up in 2010. People started buying it in Nigeria from like 2020, 2018. I know my pastor having one as far back as 2018. The car looks good. And this car is from America. It looks good. It is actually the same car with a Chevrolet Equinox GMC. That's General Motors, Chevrolet, General Motors. So it's like the same engine. To enjoy this car, you need a specialist mechanic that is based on American cars only. That repairs cars like Ford, Chevrolet, GMC. This is a GMC, so yeah, you need a specialist mechanic to enjoy this car because American engines are different from Japanese engines and different from German engines. At first, I thought it would be a problematic SUV to own, but owners of these cars have been thriving. Like, I see it every time. I know owners of this car. There's also the Acadia. Yeah, the Acadia is also, you can also buy it around this 10 million range, but I prefer the Terrain because it just looks better. Distinct road presence, interior feels like a premium car. It's not a luxury car, but it feels premium. So yeah, if you want to buy a car that will make you stand out that it's not a regular brand, you just want to experiment, you can explore the GMC Terrain. At number 6, we have the 2007 Volvo XC90. This is a perfect SUV you can buy between 9 and 10 million naira for Toks in Nigeria. Overheating on this car can make your experience with it unbearable. What causes the overheating? Bad thermostat, bad radiator fan, or bad radiator itself. So once you fix this, you are good to go. Also, there's something about getting the Volvo in like some nice color schemes, like black and red, blue and white and black. Like once you combine that color scheme on the Volvo XC90, it just stands out immediately. Before we go to number 5, I need you to do one thing for me. One favor I will always ask, and the only favor I will ever ask you on this channel. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share. Let people know about this channel. And that is only possible when you like. Just like. Just doesn't make sense. Just like. Thank you. And let's go back to the video. At number 5, we have the 2008 to 2010 Hyundai SantaFe. With exactly 10 million naira, let me say 9.5 million naira, you can buy a 2008, 2009, 2010 Hyundai SantaFe. A clean Tokunbo version of this car. I didn't care much for the Hyundai SantaFe until one day I took a ride in it, like for almost a day. We went all the way from Lagos mainland to Badagry. We just went around Lagos doing some survey, and guess what? It was amazing. It was an amazing experience. And I noticed that Hyundai not only ate with cars like the Elantra and the Sonata, they also got it right with their SUVs. I mean the Santa Fe. The only issue I have with this car is it has a controversial exterior appearance. So some people, it doesn't look good. Personally, I don't think it's a cute car. You don't sit and say, oh, this car is cute. But if you like what you see, go for this car. Its 3.3 liter V6 engine is very economical. Like it is a V6 engine that does not chop petrol at all. Also, the interior has design considerations that will make you understand that Hyundai was trying to be very deliberate when they were making this car. For instance, the rear has AC cooling, and the AC cooling vents are placed on the B pillar. Why? So that you at the back, you get the ventilation better than when they place it on that center, behind the center console. Normally they place the AC vent behind the center console, but then they place it on the B pillar. And now everybody's doing it because it just makes cooling more efficient for people at the back. So Hyundai was really thinking forward when they're making the Santa Fe, and you want to be part of the experience. So buy this car and enjoy. At number 4, we have the 2008-2009 Ford Edge. With 8.5 to 9 million naira, you can buy a Tokunbo Ford Edge in this country. Yes, the Ford Edge is actually a very sweet SUV, nice styling, but a lot of people don't understand this car. So let me explain. The 3.5 liter Duratec engine on this car is the first thing I want to explain to you. I mean, we have a video on this car. We talked about all the issues, talked about all the problems, how to maintain it. So watch it, it will help you a lot. But there's one precaution you must always take. This 3.5 liter Duratec engine has its water pump inside the engine. What this means is that if that water pump should spoil, you will have to take out the engine. The water pump might have affected the engine. So you change engine of over 600k, you now change the water pump. The water pump is not even expensive. It's just the label that's expensive because it requires a lot of time, a lot of technical know-how. So once you buy this car, even as Stokes, first thing you do is take it to your mechanic, your Ford mechanic. Let them replace your water pump for you, so that you know you have 2 years to use this car without any water pump issue. Because if that water pump should spoil, it will affect the engine. Other issues, maybe suspension, camber bending because of bad road, overheating because people use the wrong spare parts when replacing the cooling system. When fixing the cooling system, they use the wrong parts. So you just have to have a Ford technician on ground, and you enjoy the Ford Edge. Great aesthetics, a sunny infotainment, great speakers, great interior, great quality, man, great. So yeah, this is a very good car to buy at that price. At number 3, we have the 2008-2009 Mazda CX-9. Guess what, guys? The Mazda CX-9 and the Ford Edge use the same exact engine, which means they both have that water pump issue. So everything I said on the Ford Edge applies to the Mazda CX-9. The only good thing or the better thing about the Mazda CX-9 is that it is a 3-row SUV, which is big. This is a competition to cars like the Highlander and the Highlander. Yeah, let's say 3-row. I mean, the 2011-2012 Highlander has a 3-row version. So this is a bigger car than the Ford Edge. And you're getting the bargain because that Highlander I mentioned sells for minimum 14-15 million naira for Tokes. And you're buying a Mazda CX-9 that does the same thing as that one for 10 million naira. That's a steal. Just follow my precautions on the Ford Edge, on the Mazda CX-9, and you're good to go. At number 2, we have the 2006 Lexus RX330. I know you know this car. This is a very, very common luxury SUV. Entry-level luxury, mid-size SUV you can buy. Very, very reliable with its 3.3-liter V6 engine. You can also buy the RX350 at 10 million naira actually for Tokes. But you'd have to bargain more. You have to bargain more. You have to use more bargaining power to buy the RX350. But they're the same car. Great tech, great interior leather. The car is just great, looks good, drives well, very sweet. The only thing is when you're buying it, make sure you inspect the transmission properly. Inspect the transmission properly. It is almost never the engine, guys. It is almost never the engine with the issues when you're inspecting that transmission. Pay more attention to it, because you don't want to buy a Lexus RX350 with a 40 16-pin transmission. They are quite expensive and it will stress you. In fact, you won't enjoy the car when the transmission is bad, because you don't hear injecting sounds all over. But yeah, this is a great car to buy at 10 million naira for Tokes. At number 1, we have a 2007 Mercedes-Benz ML350. This guy is more for the old heads or the enthusiasts that just love a Benz. You want a Benz by force. But you only have 10 million naira. So you can buy the 2007, 2008 ML350. Great car. But you know the thing about the Mercedes-Benz is that when they are older, the older they get, the more you need to drive them, the more you need to put them on the road. Because if you park cars, like even if you buy Tokes, you park cars like this now, you just be coming back to issues, things will just be going wrong. So this is a car you buy if you know you want to travel, you want a daily driving experience. Yes, things can go bad, like maybe the water pump can go bad, the oil pump can go bad, but you get all the signs. You get all the signs on the car. This car is very solid, very strong. I have a female friend that drives one. She loves the car like crazy. She just loves the car. I don't know why, but she loves the car. She speaks highly of the car. I also know I like the design. This is like one of my favorite ML class designs, because it looks kind of cartoonish. Design looks cartoonish, and I like that. It looks like a concept car. This is a great SUV you can buy at 10 million naira. That is it, guys. Let me know, do you want us to do another video of cars that are like used cars to buy below 10 million naira? Used SUVs rather. So what that means is you will get more recent SUVs, but we look for the most reliable used SUVs you can buy below 10 million naira. Let me know if you want that video, and let me know what you also want to see. Just tell me your preference. What do you want to see? What list do you want to see? Remember, we have our email for people that need advice on buying a car, this car, any car on this list, any car at all. Just send us an email, cars@234drive.com. My name is Crank. I hope you have liked this video. Like this video before I go. Bye. See you next time.